Hello and welcome to Levi's Arts tutorial of space. This tutorial is on how to make planets. We'll be using regular white lined paper and a few little pieces of paper I've cut out of some poster board with a few notches for the ring. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start with a little bit of red and naturally a little bit of black, my two favorite color combinations. I always put white on top to give it that cloudy effect. Standard white paper, I tap it on my leg a little bit to get a crinkle effect. And if you notice, when I put it down, I move it a little bit up and a little bit to the side to give it a more of a 3D texture on the planet itself. I am not highlighting too much to make it three-dimensional. I just want to show you how I do the planets in my style. And now, as you can see, I use 2 cans of black. That's to put a good amount of paint down to keep the black wet for a while, especially when you're doing rings. Makes it a little easier and don't have to use quite so much clear. And I really like to use the true blue because it has just a little bit of sparkle to it. Kind of stands out. A lot of people have asked me how I do the stars, and that will be covered a little later in this tutorial. Now, if you notice, I like to put the blue a little bit on the black down at the bottom of the planet, so it kind of sets the blue off out in the background and kind of brings the planet a little bit forward. I'm using a little bit of clear right now to make the planet a little more, the paint on it a little bit more wet, so when I do my rings, that, I'm sorry I do it really fast, I just kind of got used to it that way, and here's our finished product. Okay, now we are moving on to our star tutorial. I'm putting down a little bit of black so you have something to look at while I'm doing this. Now, pretty much the trick to this is how hard you depress the cap on the end of the white. The easier you push it, the larger your stars are going to be, and the harder you push it down, you can get a little bit more of a finer mist. I have found that in order to kind of trick the can into doing it the way you want, if you push it down and at the same time a little bit back, you can control how hard you push it down a little easier. So you can get the big ones here and there and the little ones wherever you want it. And I hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching my video.